So Honda went and did the thing. The one that's got every adventure rider I know absolutely losing their marbles. And look, I've been staring at the spec sheet for this machine for, what, 3 days straight now? Yeah, I get the hype. Meet the 2026 Honda XRE 300 Sahara. If you've been hunting for a proper lightweight ADV bike that doesn't demand you sell a kidney or earn a black belt in motorcycle jiu-jitsu just to haul it out of a ditch, well, Honda might have just built your bike. Right. Let's dive in. That name, though, Sahara. That's not some marketing dweeb picking a cool-sounding word out of a hat. The original Honda Sahara from the late 90s? An absolute icon. A little beast of a machine that became legendary across South America and parts of Asia for one stupidly simple reason. It'd go anywhere and just never die. We're talking Colombian cops riding these through jungles, Brazilian farmers using them to cross back roads, backpackers in the Andes trusting them with their lives. So yeah, Honda's bringing that spirit back. And this time, they've got modern engineering on their side. Now here's where it gets fun, because this ain't just some nostalgic sticker slapped on an old platform. The XRE 300 Sahara borrows its bones directly from Honda's CRF 250F, a bike built from the ground up to eat dirt for breakfast. Not, oops, I hit a pothole punishment, real punishment. Gravel, rocks, ruts, the kind of terrain where most adventure bikes wave a little white flag after the first mile. The frame's a steel semi-double cradle, stiff where you need it, compliant where the trail wants it. And the weight? A genuinely impressive 328 pounds wet. Let me put that in perspective. That's nearly 60 pounds lighter than a Kawasaki Versys 300. And when you're the one picking this thing up on a tight trail or hustling through city traffic, that difference is everything. But wait, the suspension. Seriously, this part? Pay attention. Up front, you've got 41mm telescopic forks with 9.6 inches of travel. Out back, a preload adjustable pro-length monoshock, giving you 8.8 inches. Almost 10 inches of front travel. On a street-legal bike at this price? That's nuts. We're talking a setup that laughs at whoops, chews up gravel roads, and still feels planted on highway sweepers. You're not choosing between on-road manners and off-road chops anymore. Wheels are classic dual sport sizing. 21-inch spoked aluminum up front, 18 inches in the rear. That 21-inch front wheel is key. It rolls over obstacles instead of getting kicked sideways by them. A 19-inch wheel? Yeah, that thing would just bounce off. Seat height is 33.8 inches. Yeah, it's a little tall. That's the honest trade-off for proper long travel suspension. Tall riders? You'll love it. Shorter riders? Well, there's a reason Honda offers multiple trims. We'll get there. The engine. They didn't play it safe. Honestly, I expected them to. They didn't. It's a 293.5cc single-cylinder OHC motor, 4 valves, electronic fuel injection, Honda's PGM FI system, a 6-speed gearbox, and, get this, an assist and slipper clutch. That last bit? You usually find that on sport bikes costing twice as much. It makes the clutch lever feel lighter around town, and on a steep downhill trail, it stops the rear wheel from locking up under heavy engine braking. On a technical single-track descent, that's not a feature, that's a safety net. The motor makes 24.8 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 20 pound-feet of torque at 5,750 RPM. Those numbers sound modest on paper, sure, but the secret sauce isn't peak power, it's where the torque lives. Honda tuned this thing for low and mid-range grunt, so from the moment you crack the throttle, it just pulls. In traffic, you're darting into gaps. On a loose uphill trail, you're not revving the snot out of it, you're just rolling through, confident. The engine feels bigger than it is. That's on purpose. And the 6-speed gearbox? Classic Honda. Smooth, precise, no vagueness, no clunk. Moving on. Stopping. You want to know about stopping? Dual-channel ABS, 256mm front disc, 220mm rear, both wheels covered. Plus, Honda added their emergency stop signal, ESS, which automatically flashes the hazards under hard braking to warn the people behind you. On a bike that'll see city traffic and highway touring, that's not a gimmick. That could literally save your neck. Tech and goodies: full digital dash, gear position indicator, trip computer, fuel gauge, clock, full LED lighting, front, rear, even the indicators, USB-C port on the dash, all standard. Honda knows we expect modern convenience even on an adventure bike. 3 flavors. Standard model, your entry point. Clean, capable, urban. The kind of bike that looks right at home at a Saturday coffee stop but won't complain if you hit a fire road Sunday afternoon.
Rally, more aggressive graphics, sportier vibe, for riders who want the machine to match the attitude. Adventure, the fully loaded one. Add steel tube crash protection, a taller windscreen for highway comfort, and an engine guard underneath. Planning multi-day trips through mixed terrain? This is your bike. Ready to go right out of the box. Pricing in the US? Expect something like $5,400 to $5,900 depending on trim. In a world where comparable ADV bikes often push past $8,000 and true dual sport capability costs even more, that's aggressive in the best way. Ground clearance? Just over 10 inches. Fuel tank holds 3.6 gallons, good for about 200 miles before you start eyeballing gas stations. Legit touring range for a 300. Wheelbase is 55.8 inches, maneuverable but not twitchy at highway speeds. Here's the bigger picture though. The US adventure market has been drowning in heavy, expensive machines for years. Don't get me wrong, the Africa Twin is gorgeous. The big GS bikes are engineering marvels, but try wrestling 500 plus pounds through a rocky trail someday. You'll learn the dirty secret real quick. A lot of these adventure bikes are adventure in name only. The weight just kills the fun. What Honda's doing here is handing riders a genuine lightweight adventurer. The Royal Enfield Himalayan has been eating Honda's lunch for a while now because it understood the lightweight formula. Well, Honda just showed up to that fight with better suspension, sharper engineering, and that bulletproof reliability reputation they've spent decades building. And here's the kicker. Stay with me, because this is compelling. The XRE 300 Sahara has been a monster hit in Brazil and Colombia, over 90,000 units sold, second in trail bike sales in the entire Brazilian market. Cops and military units use them. This isn't some unproven bike, it's a proven platform, proven chassis, proven engine, proven reputation, now being refined for riders who've been begging for it. The 2026 Honda XRE 300 Sahara is Honda's answer. Alright, gotta be honest with you. And this is the part where I come clean. Everything I just walked you through, the specs, the engineering, the pricing, the trims, all of that is real. The XRE 300 Sahara exists, real bike, real track record in global markets. But as of right now, Honda hasn't officially launched it in the US. What you just watched is a concept breakdown, a wish list basically, backed by real specs, real engineering, and a very real gap in the US market that this bike would fill perfectly. Is it coming? The community wants it, the market's got room, and Honda's been paying attention. On that part, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But while we're waiting, and while you're daydreaming about your next adventure ride video, I've got another video for you. Hit that end screen. I'll see you in the next one.